Former Texas Governor Rick Perry on his way back to Austin tonight after dropping out of the presidential race. Speaking at an event in St. Louis this afternoon, Perry said he has no regrets and no worries about the future.
Step aside knowing our party's in good hands as long as we listen to the grassroots, listen to that cause of conservatism. If we do that, then our party will be in good hands.
KXAN's David Scott joins us live now to explain some of the issues plaguing the Perry campaign. Dave?
Well, I spoke tonight with one of Austin's top political reporters and one of Rick Perry's top super PAC money men. They agree he had trouble gaining traction this time around because of such a crowded field, because it was tougher to raise money as a former governor, no longer in office, and because of his 2012 performance.
Oops.
You have to keep in mind that oops moment was really the worst gaffe on a presidential debate stage ever. And because of that, you had this narrative track of Rick Perry, for better or for worse, being a bumbler.
Jay Root at the Texas Tribune says first impressions are hard to erase. It was hard to be heard in such a large field, and that indictment for abuse of power didn't help either.
It's never good to have the word indicted next to your name when you're a presidential candidate.
Ray Sullivan was Perry's former chief of staff and now co-chair of the big super PAC supporting him. He heard the news with the rest of us, but knew it was tough getting the Perry message out.
Donald Trump is sucking, best I can tell, all of the oxygen. I think even if you look at candidates like Jeb Bush and even Ben Carson, who's now #2 in the polls, they're really not getting much attention at all.
Perry had recently laid off his professional staff, but Sullivan says the super PAC, which cannot coordinate directly with the campaign, still had much of the $17 million they raised to help Perry out.
The super PAC was well financed. Again, clearly he made the personal decision today that he's going to hang it up and go on with the rest of his life.
One charge against Perry is still pending, by the way. Now, the big donors on that super PAC will decide soon what to do with the millions left over. They could bet on another candidate. There are 16 left. David Scott, KXAN News.